He's Tyler, I'm Nick, and this is Market Talk.
Evolutions crash, sell now. Should have took our advice.
Logan Paul bought something.
And Collectible Guru goes to jail. This is Market Talk.
Gary V sold everything.
Cue the intro.
House of Cards.
TCG.
So given our lavish intro, let's be honest here. Let's first talk about
Huge headlines going on. Huge headlines.
Huge headlines in the Pokemon community. Let's start with Evolutions. It's not tanking. It's now sitting around 1,200 a booster box, so still doing very well.
Yeah, Evolutions, there's no end in sight there. I've read some articles, watched some videos, other people's opinion, and I tend to agree that the fact is that the big overarching theme here for Pokemon is that there's just not enough production going on.
Correct. But they have allocated out and said that there's actually 2 or 3 production plants opening up in the next 15 months.
Yeah.
So what does that mean for the supply and demand and for the Pokemon prices? Right now, it's absolutely a seller's market. There's just not enough product. Too much demand, not enough supply. So will that shift everything, or are Pokemon just going to continue to go because there's so much more hype into the business? And it doesn't matter if they open 2 or 3 more production plants, they're still not going to be able to keep up with the demand.
Yeah, what's going on in Pokemon is basically exactly the same as what's going on in real estate, which is what we really deal with in our regular daily life. And that's just a ton of demand and barely any supply. Evolutions, you wouldn't be able to give it away, but at this point, people are getting into the hobby and they want that nostalgic feel. They want to open sets with Pokemon that they know.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You open a modern set and you're like, who are these guys? I have no idea. And so if you're getting back in the hobby, which a lot of people are because of all the hype that's going on, you want to open something familiar. And you're not going to open a base set box.
Right.
Yeah, base set box.
Right.
So
going for what, 25,000, 30,000 right now?
Yeah, for an unlimited, and obviously $500,000 for a first edition. So your next best is Evolutions.
Which also says that 25th anniversary coming out has also, because Evolutions was the 20th anniversary, so we all know Shining Fates coming out, which has also created that hype over Evolutions.
Yeah, it's the next year to year and a half is there's no end in sight. So Evolutions, that price probably isn't going to tank, right? I think that it has to have hit its ceiling though, right? Around 1,000, 1,100.
Okay, so here's what I think is going to happen with Evolutions. Either one of 2 things are going to happen. The booster boxes are going to come back down in value, or the price of that Charizard is going to go up. Because right now, a PSA 9 of that Charizard, because 10s are almost impossible to get. There are some out there, but they can ask whatever they want. So PSA 10s impossible to get. PSA 9s going for like $375, but a sealed booster box is $1,000. Does not make sense.
Well, that's just, there's a whole movement right now of sealed product collection. And the fact of it is there's less booster boxes made of any other product in a set. A lot of sets don't even get a booster box. So it makes sense that value is increased there, and it's not reflected in the value of the cards. You can justify, a vintage box because a PSA 10 of one of those cards is going to be skyrocketed,
Correct.
right? But for modern sets, really, the less and less of them have booster boxes, so it becomes more collectible, harder to find, higher value. So, on the other hand, we're talking about Special Delivery Pikachu, and also the price has not dipped. And I didn't mean that. I'm going to defend my position. You gave up too easy. I didn't say it was going to dip. I just said this is the highest it's ever going to be. And you know what? Now the prices are settling. We're seeing some real sales on PSA 10s. Right around $3,000 for the PSA 10 special delivery. Now PSA 9, you're lucky to get $500. It's one of those.
Raw still about $300 to $400.
Raw still about $300 to $400. Now, if that Charizard ever does get released, and I still get in arguments with people on the daily, they're like, "What do you mean it's not going to get released? It's in the pamphlet. It's on the blah blah blah." But like, well, when and how? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it does get released, you're going to see that Pikachu go down. You're going to see it go down.
I think it's going to go up.
You think it's going to go up?
It's a set. Charizard and Pikachu, put them together. It's going to go up.
You might be right. But the reality is, you can say whatever you want, be right about whatever you want. But a lot of people slept on it when it got released.
For sure.
So no one can tell the future.
All right, unrelated. Let's get to the big news real quick.
Yeah.
Logan Paul, after saying he was done, is back in the game. He has quote, and I quote.
It's a quote.
It's a quote. the biggest purchase ever in
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah, this video is going to get released tomorrow because you're watching this today, which is Tuesday. And he said it's biggest purchase ever. So I'm thinking, did he buy that first edition box for $480,000?
What tops a first edition box? Another first edition box that's doubled in value in the last 3 months. That's the only thing.
Did you set the new record? Like, what purchase could be bigger than that?
Yeah, I have no idea. It's absolutely insane. And also, it's going to be funny how he does this. Is he going to sell packs again? Is he going to get the cards? Is Collectible Guru coming back? Because he's been getting burned. I mean, you talk about a scam artist, that dude is getting lit up on all social media platforms as being the biggest scam artist. When he met with the Dumb Money guys, with Leonhardt, and said, this box is absolutely authenticated, perfect, I trust the seller, and then, nah, that thing was fake.
Yeah, this guy is the expert. Well, guess what? If you're in the hobby, like a lot of you are, since you're at home watching this video, we're all kind of experts. There's not really much out of the realm of general knowledge, except for a few niches here and there that the average person doesn't know. So anybody that walks around like, I'm the expert and the big money guy. I mean,
the other thing about him, too, that he's getting blasted on from Pokemon community is he's not a collector.
Right.
He's like straight up, I just want the profit. Like, you look around this room, we're collectors. We enjoy the cards. It's not all about making money. Like, we want the cards.
Yeah, I mean, it's an investment market. It's a trade back and forth hobby, and it's fun, and you can't ignore it. But collecting, really, at the end of the day, is where it's at. So, you know what? I'm not mad at Logan Paul. The average collector might be because any of his prices are going up.
But Logan Paul's a collector, though.
Yeah, but this is also why we leverage ourselves in a way where we can make trades and make deals to get into stuff that we want.
It's like
perpetuate the cycle. So you have to be aware of this stuff if you want to stay relevant in the hobby, and it's where we're at. But honestly, the fact that there's a high value money on our hobby, I'm never going to be mad at it.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. No, I love it. And it's a way, I mean, you take things like evolutions, and now you're able to trade evolutions to level up some of your cards, some of your grades, and to get better stuff because the value goes up. So don't hate on the prices going up. Enjoy. If you were a collector, you should be happy. I think the people that are mad are the people that weren't collectors.
Take that Evolutions box or Evolutions product and trade it for some sealed vintage.
Yeah.
It's going down. We're there. We love vintage packs.
We wanted to, we're all over the place right now as usual, market talk. So we have, speaking of collectors, we are collectors. I have PSA 9 and 10 Charizards. I'm a huge Charizard guy. I collect Charizards. I have sealed booster boxes, ETBs behind us. But one thing that we want to say is when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to pick one of these packs and open it up. You can see, show the Team Rocket too. Team Rocket's nice.
Listen, the Team Rocket is a first edition.
It is a first edition.
And there's just a plethora of amazing cards in here.
So we are going to be opening up all these packs. We're going to open them all up. So
heavy jungle.
Please make sure to subscribe because you're going to want to see when we open these
Gym
up.
Heroes Fossil. We got a first edition Fossil coming. We got tons of packs back.
It.
And we like to open stuff up. I mean, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to see. I mean, we obviously there's a sealed collection going on. Yep. But let me ask you right now. So the thing is always what's next. So we try to take a step forward, right? And we see Logan Paul says he's about to do another thing. Yep. He's an influencer, whether you like it or not. And so more attention is going to get drawn to the hobby. So obviously with Shining Fates about to come out, that caused a huge spike in Shining Legends, right?
Yep.
Hidden Fates is already awesome because it's an awesome set. But Shining Legends has piggybacked its way to the top.
Correct.
So what can we expect next?
I don't know what tops that. I'm going to be honest with you. So Logan Paul, I don't think that he's going to open another first edition box. I think the next comparable, I think he's going after a first edition Neo Destiny.
It's
got to be,
man.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
See, what happened with Logan Paul is he went so hard into the base set stuff. He got all the Venusaurs, Blastoise, Charizards, right? He's got them. So what's the next? Here's what Logan Paul did. Because he's a businessman. He's a marketer.
Sure.
He's already bought up all the first edition Lugias, all the first edition Typhlosions. He owns them all. All the first edition Neo boxes.
He burns out.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens.
So what is he going to do? He's going to hype up Neo. He already owns it all. He bought them. Him and Gary Vee, they bought all that stuff already. So they're sitting on it, hype it up tomorrow. They open the box, doubles in price. Boom, they made profit. Yes. That's just the way the business works with them.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a collector, so don't get me wrong, but he's also very smart.
Gary Vee was sitting at home buying up PSA 10 first edition Charizards, and he's like, hey,
Logan Paul.
Hey, Logan Paul, you know what would be sick? You know, and that's how it works. So I'm saying get into Neo if you're not already into it.
Yeah. Which
you want to show them what else we got?
Well, super exciting. Speaking of Neo, real quick, coming up.
Oh yeah.
In probably I'd say 3 weeks.
Yeah, at the most. We got some PSA submissions coming back.
Yes.
Awesome stuff,
including first edition Lugia.
Yeah.
So not only are we giving you advice, we're giving you advice that we take ourselves.
Yeah.
We bought a first edition Lugia Raw. It's in PSA, it's in Express. We should have it back in about a week or two, and we're gonna open it up live. And we're not gonna know the grade. We're gonna open it up, and hopefully, tomorrow Logan Paul opens a first edition Neo, and the prices go up on them because that's just the card game.
Yeah.
But coming up,
we got a PSA submission coming this week too.
This week,
Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. And you know what? All 10s. We got a little sneak peek. I couldn't help but say it, but they're all 10s. So make sure you tune in for that one.
So we're going to be opening up a PSA box. We're super excited. I'll show you 2 cards that we sent in Express that are coming back. And as well, we have Battle Styles, Japanese opening.
Yeah, Ichigeki and Rengeki booster boxes straight from Japan. We're going to open it up and give you a look at what Battle Styles is going to look like. We already know what Shining Fates looks like because the Shiny V-Star boxes. So here, you're going to get a look on what Battle Styles. And these are just some sick cards. I mean, the artwork is just, it's bright, it's vibrant, and it's going to be cool, man. This is the first time opening any Japanese on the channel, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And we got more Japanese behind it.
So that video is going to be dropping Friday. I know we already have some videos set up with some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. So this video dropping Friday. It's going to be Battle Styles Japanese box openings along with the PSA unravelings. So make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to subscribe so you know it's coming.
Yeah, awesome. So thanks for checking in us with Market Talk.
Anything else we want to hit on?
That's it, man.
That's it.
Yep.
Logan Paul. What's it going to be? Leave a comment and let us know what you think Logan Paul is going to be opening up tomorrow. And our guess is Neo. So
yeah, we'll see who's right.
Yep. All right, guys. It's been Tyler and Nick, House of Cards TCG.
Signing out.
House of Cards.